Have you ever met someone who gets silent in a room full of chatter? They smile politely, nod when others speak, but their eyes seem distant, searching for something more meaningful beneath the surface of all the noise. These are the people who crave deep conversations, the ones who find no comfort in small talk. They are not being rude or antisocial. They are simply wired differently. Their minds do not settle for surface-level connection. While most people find joy in talking about weather, fashion, or gossip, it often starts from a young age. Deep thinkers observe more than they speak. They listen to the pauses between words, the sighs between sentences, the emotion behind someone's tone. They feel things deeply, so deeply that trivial conversations drain them. They want to talk about purpose, meaning, growth, pain, dreams, and the strange beauty of being human. That is their language. You might notice that these people often stay quiet in social gatherings. It is not shyness, it is emotional misplacement. When a conversation feels shallow, they slowly disconnect. It is like trying to breathe in a room with no air. But the moment someone opens up, even a little, they come alive. Their eyes light up, their mind engages. Suddenly, they are all in. Because finally, they found something real. But here is the irony. The world today rarely allows space for real conversation. We scroll through lives, double tap on emotions, and move on. Society has mistaken attention for connection. And for people who crave depth, this feels suffocating. They want connection that feels alive, not performed. You might think they are hard to please, but what they truly crave is not perfection. It is sincerity. A simple, "How are you?" is not enough for them unless it comes with genuine curiosity. They can sense when someone is emotionally absent. They notice when words are just filler. That sensitivity can make them appear distant or intense, but in reality, it is because their mind and heart are not designed to stay on the surface. Psychologically, these people score high in what is called openness to experience and empathic awareness. Their brains are wired to process emotions, patterns, and deeper meanings in everything. And sometimes they feel lonely because of it. Imagine standing in a crowded place, surrounded by laughter, but feeling like a ghost, present but unseen. That is what shallow conversations feel like to someone who craves depth. They smile, they nod, they play along, but deep down, they are waiting for someone who will look at them and say, "You can drop the mask. I see you." There is a strange beauty in people like this. They do not want to impress. They want to understand. They do not talk to kill time. They talk to feel time. Every word for them carries emotion. Every silence has meaning. They are the kind of people who would rather spend hours talking under the stars than waste a night pretending to fit in. They ask uncomfortable questions sometimes, not to be difficult, but to uncover truth. They ask, "When was the last time you truly felt alive?" Or, "What do you think your younger self would say to you right now?" For them, curiosity is intimacy. They bond through vulnerability. Yet, that same depth can be misunderstood. Many times, people label them as too much, too serious, or too emotional. But what others see as intensity is simply authenticity. They are not afraid to feel deeply. They are afraid of living shallowly. That fear drives their hunger for connection that means something. Psychologically, their behavior reflects high emotional intelligence. They process experiences on multiple levels: emotional, existential, and spiritual. That is why they can get lost in thought so easily. While others move on quickly, they are still unpacking what it all meant. They may withdraw from social circles not because they dislike people, but because the conversations exhaust them. When you crave soul-level connection, meaningless noise becomes painful. It is like feeding your heart with empty calories. It fills the space, but never nourishes you. But here is the thing. Their craving for deep connection is not a flaw. It is their gift. Because when they do connect with someone, it is transformative. They listen without judgment, love without condition, and remember things most people forget. They make you feel understood, not just heard. And in a world where everyone is pretending to be fine, that is rare. These people also experience what psychologists call existential loneliness. It is the ache of realizing how rare true understanding is. You can be surrounded by people, yet still feel unseen. That loneliness is not from lack of company. It is from lack of depth. But they must also learn balance. Depth is beautiful, but it should not become isolation. Sometimes light conversations serve their purpose too. They build bridges, they bring laughter, they make life easier. The secret is to stay open to both, the laughter and the silence, the light and the deep. The ones who crave deep conversations often feel like old souls trapped in a distracted world. They are not trying to be mysterious. They are just trying to find meaning. They are not looking for perfect answers, just honest ones. If you are one of those people, know this. Your craving is valid. Your need for depth is not a burden. It is a reflection of your emotional intelligence. But remember, not everyone can swim where you do. Some hearts are still learning to breathe underwater. And if you ever find someone who listens to your silences, who looks into your eyes and truly gets it, hold on to them. Because finding someone who speaks your emotional language in a world full of noise is rare. That is not just connection, that is peace. In the next video, we will talk about why some people hate being the center of attention. The ones who prefer staying behind the scenes, even when they deserve the spotlight. It is not just shyness. It reveals something deeper about human behavior. You will understand it in a way you never have before. Make sure to watch it.